Azerbaijan's multiculturalism model is an exemplary model. Johnny Moore, a member of the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom, told journalists in Baku. Speaking about multiculturalism in Azerbaijan, the American religious figure noted that today in the world of clashes, multicultural values are respected and preserved in Azerbaijan.
The fact is that in a world that's desperately looking for models of multiculturalism, in Azerbaijan, it's a lifestyle. I mean, this is the way people live. It's the way they've lived for a long time. This is a country that I heard is a country where Sunnis and Shias can pray together. And I met with the imams that pray with them. This is a country where the Protestant and Orthodox Christian communities, they work together to serve the community. And I think it's a model for many, many countries. As an American who's traveling around the world looking for models and looking for religious communities cooperating for the good of society, this is a gleaming light in the world. And so it's been my privilege to spend a few days to see with my own eyes what I've often heard with my ears. And I have a lot more hope having been here.
Today, Azerbaijan, a country which established the first secular democracy in the Muslim world in 1918 and offered women the right to vote in 1919, acts as a model for peaceful coexistence of members of different nations and religions for many other countries as well. Tolerance and multiculturalism in secular Azerbaijan is a style of life for over 9.9 million people, living at the crossroad of the East and West, and combining traditions and cultures. Despite the fact that the overwhelming majority of the population of the country is Muslims, worshippers of other religions enjoy freedom here, and one can often witness Jewish synagogues and Orthodox and Christian churches and other religious centers functioning freely.
Azerbaijan demonstrates that multiculturalism works. We've seen in recent years the worst of religion, frankly. In 2014, the whole world in 2014 would probably say that was a year of terror, right? We watched terrorism move across northern Iraq and Syria. We saw barbaric things that were happening. In 2016, Azerbaijan declared a year of multiculturalism, in response to what was happening in the world just a few years before. But the difference is, many, many countries and many, many leaders are trying to reform society in order to protect against extremism. But here, it's long been just normal. It's just been normal. And in some ways, it was a best-kept secret in the Islamic world, in the greater world. And now the story's getting out. I mean, stop and think about for just a moment. A Sunni imam, a Shiite imam, praying together. In a unity prayer. I mean, many people in the world don't believe this is possible, and it's become normal.
Thanks to domestic interfaith and multicultural harmony, Azerbaijan was able to protect itself from the triggers of extremism, one of the most dangerous threats of the modern world amid the clashing cultures and religions. Azerbaijan makes important contributions to the traditions of tolerance, intercultural and intercivilizational dialogue. The country's success in multiculturalism relies on the full-scale embrace of this openness and tolerance by both government and the society at large, which has remained primarily stable for many decades. Regarded as a model of tolerance and multiculturalism around the world, Azerbaijan aims to continue building tolerance and intercultural dialogue in the country and throughout the world. Here in Azerbaijan, the representatives of all religions and nationalities live as a family, in an atmosphere of peace, friendship, tranquility, and mutual understanding. This is Azerbaijan's great heritage, a great advantage. Azerbaijan believes that multiculturalism is the only way for the development of mankind in the future, because in the age of globalization, when the exchange of information and in general the processes of integration is active, engaging in self-isolation is simply disastrous.